Hello again. Well, this is the next stage in my quest to spend £100 on a hi-fi system via eBay. I don't know if you watched the earlier videos, but my first purchase on this was some Q Acoustics 3010s for £50. And the latest thing I've bought to try is this. This is an Auna, or A-U-N-A amplifier, and it's the av-cd508bt. And I got this for about £16. Now it retails online for about 110, 120, so I thought that seems pretty good. Before we look into it in a bit more detail, I also downloaded the manual, which isn't hugely helpful. For example, it says here on operations and functions, press the treble key on the front panel to increase or decrease music treble effect. Well, as you can see, it's a knob. Press the bass key on the front panel to increase or decrease music bass effect. And finally, press the balance key on the front panel to increase or decrease the music balance effect. Well, clearly whoever wrote that don't know what they're talking about. The other thing I noticed when I bought it was that this is advertised as a 600 watt amplifier. Well, as you can see, it's a fairly light thing, so I'll leave you to work out whether you believe that or not. Well, I certainly don't. Anyway, let's have a look at this in a bit more detail. Right, so if we look on this in a bit more depth, it seems fairly sturdily made. It's got what is described as an aluminium front panel. I suppose it could well be. It was kind of a bit plasticky feel. Certainly the knobs feel a bit plasticky. Anyway, so you've got your standby button there. It's a rather large window for receiving the remote control there, which didn't come in it. There's a volume knob, which is slightly stiff, but that's probably because it's motorized, and the little LED lights up there. There are controls for bass, treble and balance, and it's okay. It's fairly easy to find the center sound, the center point. You've got a 3.5mm headphone jack, and up here you've got input selectors for the CD, DVD, aux and Bluetooth. The LED lights on there aren't as the laser blue you get on some of these, which is really irritating. What is a bit irritating though is if you select the Bluetooth, you get a sort of chime when it connects, which got on my nerves after a while. So around the back you've got a master power on-off switch, inputs for CD, DVD, auxiliary. You've got a line out. That's not a pre-out, that's for a recording or maybe it's to get up to a better headphone amplifier. And you've got some proper binding posts that feel slightly plasticky, but there we go. That they seem to work okay. So that's a closer look at the Auna av-508bt. So the next question is, how does it sound? Well, for £16 or £17 what I paid for it, it sounds perfectly fine. You know, there's a decent amount of bass, there's good detail. But the question is, I suppose, does it knock the present budget amp champion that I've been using, the knob sound tone, off its perch? And the answer is no. I found knob sound tone has got a somewhat more organic sound to it. It's not quite as powerful, but I thought that the sound staging was better on the tone. The other thing I found with the knob sound is that it's got a rock solid Bluetooth connection. When I was listening on this, occasionally there were some dropouts, even though I was only a couple of yards away. So overall, it's not a bad amp. I'm not sure I'd pay £110 for it, but you know, as part of my budget hi-fi system, I'm afraid the knob sound tone's still a champion. Anyway, hope that's been of use to you. Thanks for watching. My next plan with the budget hi-fi is to see how this compares to a sort of a classic 70s or 80s receiver. So I'm on the lookout for one of them. So if you're interested to see how I get on, subscribe. Otherwise, nice seeing you. Bye bye now.